Good day, YouTube, and welcome to the Trooper's Garage. In this special Halloween edition, I'm going to be showing you how to attach ravens, rats, and spiders to your Halloween gravestones so they don't get blown off and down into the neighbor's yard during a heavy wind. Alright, as you can see here on top of my workbench, I've got a black plastic raven that I bought off of Amazon. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to attach this to my Edgar Allan Poe gravestone out in my Halloween graveyard. The process I'm going through comes at a great cost. Lots of trial and error. I've tried industrial strength double-sided sticky tape. I've tried Velcro. I tried the little wires that sometimes come in the crow's feet, and nothing will keep this on the gravestone in a wind much over 10 miles an hour. So I'll go ahead and show you a process that works pretty darn good that will keep this sucker on even in 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. So the first thing that I've done is I've gone over to the gravestone and I've carved out a couple of little holes that are big enough to accept some 1-inch wide flat steel washers. And you can do this with a Dremel drill or a hobby knife or drill with a large drill bit. And then I drop those flat washers in there and run a little bit of expanding Gorilla Glue in there to glue them in place. Okay, Gorilla Glue is really great because it expands, it holds the object in the hole, and it's not going to melt that styrofoam that you built your tombstone out of. Now I come in and measure the gap between the two washers, and then that measurement gives me an idea of where I'm going to mark and place my magnets on the crow. Mark those spots with a magic marker. Alright, now after marking the spots where I'm going to put the magnets, let's talk about the magnets. These are the neodymium or rare earth magnets that I'm going to use. So you can get all shapes, all sizes of the neodymium magnets on the internet. These ones I got from Amazon, and I just happen to have them laying around in a different project. Be careful, as you can see, they are pretty darn strong, and that's exactly why I chose to use them for this project. These are the only things that I found that are going to be strong enough to hold those objects onto my tombstones in a heavy sustained wind. Like I mentioned before, I've tried Velcro, I've tried tape, I've tried wires, and these are really the only things that work that well. All right. I also, as you can see, it comes with some mounting hardware too, which I'll use later. All right. So some of you are thinking, oh, there I saw some ceramic magnets at the big box hardware store that I can use instead. Well, I'm telling you right now, I've tried these magnets as well. These ceramic magnets, like I'm holding in my hand right now, are just not strong enough. And pretty much anything around a 5 to 8 mile an hour wind, I noticed, just blew the object right off. So again, these ceramic magnets are just not strong enough to get the job done. So I'm going to use these neodymium rare earth magnets instead. With the magnet in place, I go ahead and drill my holes, and then using the screws provided in the kit, I get that secured down. And then as a last measure, I'm going to go ahead and put some super glue in there to really give it a little bit of extra strength. Okay, and then after giving the super glue about 15 or 20 minutes to dry off, I'm going to bring it out to the gravestone, and look at that. It clicks right into place. Give it a little adjustment there. Looks pretty good. And how fitting to have a raven on top of Edgar Allan Poe's tombstone. Give it a little test here. So the raven itself wiggles back and forth, but it is not coming off of that tombstone, no matter how hard the wind is blowing. I'm going to call that a success. Okay, everybody, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope this little tip helps you to build one of the coolest graveyards in your neighborhood. If you enjoyed this video and you found it useful, give us a big thumbs up. If you liked it, also consider following me for more Halloween content. There's going to be some links to some of my other videos below this. I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween. This is Trooper 134 signing off.